Let's see here. I think we're live. Let's see here. I got some. Hey guys, got some comments already. People already in here. The chat. How's everything going tonight? Can you guys hear me? Okay. Hey, looks like Mike and Susan are in here. Doc Watson's in here. How are you guys doing tonight? Can you guys hear me? Okay. Got some little music going. Oh. Let's see here. I see 4 viewers so far. Give a few more people some time to come on in. How's everybody's Friday? Doing good? Hey, Matt, loud and clear. So you hear me good? Good to hear. Got a little Miller 64 action going here. How was Utah there, Mike? Let everybody trickle in here for a few. Want to talk about a few things before we get to some Q&A stuff and the giveaway winner. But yeah, I test some things out here. Oh yeah, see, yeah, loud and clear. Yeah, using StreamYard for the first time, so this is all new to me. Oh. Yeah, this is be much easier using 2 monitors instead of 1. Hey, Salmon Outdoors. So yeah, 10,000 subscribers. Never thought I'd get there. It's crazy. Yeah, I started this off quite a few years ago, just documenting my adventures, getting out there, doing a lot of fun stuff, just hanging out with my buddies and friends and just hiking, camping, fishing, metal detecting. Hey, Mobile Tech. Thank you. Yeah. Congrats. And Mobile Tech's up there north in Reno. I heard Bridgeport the other day was down to like negative 26 degrees. That's cold. Hey, Mike. So if you guys got any questions, feel free to enter them into the chat. We'll probably do this for like a half hour or so. And then at the end of the day, we'll end of the time here, we'll do the giveaway from whoever commented on the channel goals video. Well, thank you, Renee Berry 28. She was a winner of the Christmas giveaway there. Yeah, it's getting cold out here. We've been in the low 30s every night here in Yucaipa, and I think there's a chance in this coming up Friday. I'll probably jinx it right now, but there's a chance of snow coming up here in Yucaipa. We'll see if we get anything. But let's see here. I'm going to try to present something here as I wait for some of the questions come in. Like I said, any questions, feel free. We'll do a little Q&A, but I wanted to present something here. I wanted to talk about some locations I've always wanted to go to and haven't got to yet. So let me see if I can present here. Let's see here. Is it showing? Let's see here. Present. There we go. Share screen. So one of the places I want to go to is right here. Let's share this. The Cirque of Towers is up there, Wind River Range. Some great fishing up there. I was up there last year. Was it 2 years ago now? Up in Wind River Range, the Titcomb Basin. But Cirque of the Towers is someplace I've always wanted to go to. So if I can just show you some of the pictures of this area. It's beautiful up there. I've seen some videos up there. Joey Coconato, My Own Frontiers, did a couple of videos up there. And always wanted to go there. It's grizzly country, great fishing. So yeah, it's one of the places I've just always wanted to go to. Wind River Range, when we were at the Titcomb Basin, just the fishing was great up there. There's tons of great campsites up there, water everywhere. And let's see, can I back out of this just to show you where it's at up there? Cirque of the Towers. Let's pull up, go to the satellite view. You can see this right here is the Wind River Range. Base out sort of like a Pinedale area, Pinedale, Wyoming. But some beautiful peaks up there. You're just southeast of Grand Teton and south of Yellowstone National Park. Man, there's some great fishing up there. See if I can get up to where we were last time, and the Titcomb Basin was somewhere right in here. Let's see, can go any more. I have no idea where I'm at now. But there's some great golden trout fishing. There it is. No, it's close. That's the Titcomb Basin, Titcomb Lakes, and you just go back in here. And I missed this lake. I didn't know anything about it, but after we came out, come to find out this lake right here is full of golden trout. So if you're ever up there, Wind River Range, you come to Titcomb Basin Lakes. It's off country, hiking up in here, right here. Beautiful area for golden trout. Let's get back here. Get back into the chat. Anybody got any questions yet? No questions I see going back. Oh, so Mobile Tech here. So this right here is actually not the Sierra, but it's actually this place right here, Titcomb Basin. So that picture behind me was taken probably about right in here. So you got the Henderson Peak somewhere right above me over here on the right in there somewhere is Henderson Peak. And these lakes right here, golden trout. I think it was what, 12 miles to get in there, or 15 miles to get in. Let's see here, keep going through. This is actually pretty neat using this StreamYard. I think I want to use this more often here. Here's a question. Are the golden trout endangered? So yes and no. Wyoming, they were actually brought into Wyoming through a program with the California State Fish and Game where they transport them up there. I wouldn't call them endangered, except for as you come down south into California, I guess you could say the full strain, like an actual strain of golden trout, is probably starting to get endangered just because rainbow trout and cutthroat trout can spawn with them, so you aren't getting that like pure strain of golden trout. Let's see. Oh, who else is in here? Keep going down some. Huh. There you go, my buddy Tom. I've known Tom for years. I used to go up to Eastern Sierra trout opener with him. What about camping at Sand River Lakes? Don't camp at Sand River Lakes. Not at all. So, oh yeah. Gerald's in here. Hey Gerald, known him for a long time, fishing as well from back in the days of like my old fishing website. If you didn't know, I used to run a fishing website called SoCalFishing.net. That's a long time ago. Yeah. Anthony's in here too. Hey Anthony, how you doing? So let's go to one of these next locations I wanted to show you guys. Oh, we got somebody from Oregon in here. Kim and Jeff, howdy, from up in Oregon. Hopefully you guys are getting some nice rain and snow up there. Let's go to another spot I want to go to. Let's present here. Hopefully this music isn't too corny for you guys either. Let's see, share screen. Another spot I want to go to is the Ruby Mountains. Ruby Mountains are up in northern Nevada, up by Elko. A beautiful location. Some good fishing up there. Not too much fishing. There's only a few little lakes up there and streams. As you can see here, beautiful country. You're up there over 10,000 feet. It's the Ruby Mountain Wilderness. There's a picture of one of the lakes up there. And just some great backpacking up there. There's a loop up there. See if I can pull it up, the map. I'll show you what the mountains look like, satellite view. So Elko is right over here, and just this little mountain area, the Ruby Mountains. There's some cabins up there. I believe there's a couple mines back there as well. But yeah, pull out. Switch back here. You can see it's at that northeast corner of Nevada. Pretty cool area. Let's see here. Oh, hike with Mike. He's out here from Florida. How you doing there, Mike? Let's Another location here. I just learned about this, so I really want to go here bad. Let me pull this up for you. It is the Dark Canyon Wilderness. So this one here is in Utah. There's a lot of, sort of like a mini Grand Canyon back in there. As you can see, it looks like the Grand Canyon, some of these spots. But there's a lot of Native American ruins in there. There's a picture of one of the Native American ruins. Joey Coconado just went there with John Marisano, I think back in 2020. I believe Devin, he's been there as well, Backcountry Exposure. Molotech says he almost bought 20 acres out near Elko. That'd been a nice spot. But back here, the Dark Canyon, there's a water going through there at different times of year. Let's show you where it is on the map. Satellite view. It's the Dark Canyon Wilderness. So if I back out a little bit, here's Glen Canyon National Recreation Area over here. Canyonlands is right above it. Cool spot. Ever get a chance? It is that southeast corner of Utah. So way over here. Cool spot. I really want to get to, hopefully this year or next year. Oh yeah, Old Texas talking about Elko there. It's gets below zero there for sure. Yeah, it's one of the colder spots in Nevada. Richard's been a supporter of the channel for a while too. Hey, yeah, let's make it happen this year. Let's get out and do some fishing. So let's see here. Another spot wanted to show you guys. I actually went to this spot this past year, but didn't do any backpacking there. I've been wanting to do this one for a while too, and that is the San Juan National Forest. I was actually there this past spring, so almost a year now. We were up there to Silverton and Durango. So Silverton's up here. We stayed in a cabin in Silverton, and then came down here to Durango, and we were doing some whitewater rafting down there. And this area is just an awesome location. You've got like where's Mesa Verde? Mesa Verde National Park over here. South of New Mexico is Chaco Canyon. But San Juan National Forest. Look at these views. It's just beautiful back there. Some of the high country of Colorado. There's some 14,000 foot peaks back in there. Some great fishing again. That's a cool picture right there. Flying over the San Juan somewhere. Waterfalls. Just an awesome location. Let's show you the satellite view of this. Well, somebody's asking what I'm drinking, so beer of choice tonight, since I'm back on keto, is a Miller 64. Really, really low carb light beer. So just to show you the San Juan National Forest, like the Colorado Trail goes right through here. The CDT, just some great places to fish in here. Lots of lakes. Just zooming out here, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 lakes right here. 5 lakes, 6 lakes. Just crazy spot. Oh, let's see here. Another question. Micah Susan, love to wander. Question: have I seen any Bigfoots? So there is this. Tell you about a story. When I was 12, 13, we were hiking up local forest up here at San Bernardino National Forest, doing the San Bernardino Mountain Trail. And I was with my church group at the time, and right through Manzanita Flats, I saw something across the way. Can't tell what it was, but it looked like a bear maybe standing up on its 2 legs, or it could have been like a burnt tree. But as we were walking along, it sort of moved a little bit, and as we gone further around the Manzanita bushes and came out around, saw it was gone. Was it a bear? Bigfoot? Who knows? But I saw something out there. Oh, look at this. Look at that, Matt. Thank you, Matt. Hawk Outdoors are the best fisherman, hands down. Oh, man. Thank you, Matt. Do appreciate that. There you go. Beer. It's not just for breakfast anymore. Oh, let's see. Go back to miss any questions here. Not yet. So another location. I think I've showed you guys 4. Oh, here we go. Bill's got a question. My opinion, what's the hardest hike I've done? Wow. High Sierra Trail was tough. And that one was tough. You know, up to that, doing the High Sierra Trail, I was doing training hikes all the time, doing great on the training hikes. And then we got to the High Sierra Trail and struggled the whole way through, just breathing. There was a fire going on. And then when I got back, come to find out about a month and a half, 2 months later, I got diagnosed with 2 blood clots in my lungs, one in each lung. I have no idea if if I had those at the time or not. Yeah, that was a tough hike. Another one, God, I know there's another one. I'm trying to think here. First time doing Mount Whitney was tough. That the first time I actually made it to Mount Whitney, that was tough. But going up there, I had a goal in mind. I want to get up to the top for my friend Alex that passed away, and that really pushed me to the top. Miss that guy. He was a good guy. Oh yeah. So yeah, Mount Whitney, High Sierra Trail. Those are 2 tough ones. Even locally, you go up Vivian Creek to San Gregorio Peak. That's a tough trail. And we've got another one over at San Jacinto, Marion Mountain Trail. Both of those are very steep. Great training for Mount Whitney, but very steep trails. Let's see here. Motec. Hey, yeah, I missed it. Going to spend a lot of time at Bridgeport running pontoon boats. Yes, I will have to come up and join you one time at Bridgeport or Twin Lakes for sure this year. We will make it happen. I love that area. Bridgeport, Twin Lakes, there's some big brown trout in Bridgeport Lake. Yeah, if you guys didn't know Alex, Alex passed away. It's gosh, going on what, 5-6 years now. That's 2017. But Alex was a young kid with us and lost him young. I think right before his 21st birthday. Full of energy, life of the party, always has a smile on his face. Great kid. And if you ever get a chance, go on YouTube, check out the Outdoor Outcast. He still got his videos up. The family still got his YouTube channel going. Good kid. Let's see here. I'll show you one other location I just found out about. And this is a neat area I want to go to soon. Let's share my screen. I'm probably murdering the name of this, but it is the Washakie Wilderness. It's up in Wyoming. It's just, there's not too many photos here, just 1 or 2, but it is east of Yellowstone National Park. Let me show you. Here's the wilderness right here, and here's Yellowstone. Yellowstone's like right here. And pulled up some great peaks in there. A lot of good trails. There's this river, the Eagle Creek, Cabin Creek. So of course, you know, there's moose up there, there's elk. Let's see what else is in there. There's some grizzly bears, regular brown bears, black bears, cougar, stuff like that. That'd be a fun one to go to. Let's see what else we got going on here. Let's see. Richard's asking a question. Got a new Gregory Focal, not using 6 moons. What would you like to use for a pack? If I'm not using 6 moons pack? Wow. Okay, so I'm actually getting a new updated version of the Swift X, which is my favorite backpacking pack out there. Not using one, I'd probably go to like probably a Waymark, either like a through 40. Some of you guys are going to be surprised when I say this, but like a Z-Packs Arc, like the Arc Blast, that's another good pack. Or ULA. ULA makes some great packs too. I've got a Catalyst up above me here. That's a great heavy haul pack. Yeah, Waymark, ULA, or Z-Packs make some great packs as well if I wasn't using my 6 moons pack. Yeah, so there you go. Hike Mike always carries bear spray. So yeah, when we were up in the Wind River Range, we had to carry bear spray up there because it's grizzly country. So carry the bear spray. One of us did carry a gun as well in Wyoming. It's open carry. So yeah, just possibly maybe making a purchase soon for something like that for grizzly country. Let's see. Did I miss any questions here going back? Oh, Anthony's saying buy a sick lure. That, yeah, Matt did a super chat there, $4.99. That could definitely buy me a nice Thomas Cyclone. I do have some. Hey, Tom's here. Hey, Tom. Tom's out there in Florida as well. I noticed back when they had the hurricane that came through, he had showing some pictures and videos and stuff. I want to say there was like a picture of a crocodile that was like in the middle of the street or something. It was pretty crazy. But yeah, so fishing lures, Sierra Slammers. They're supposed to be sending me some new stuff soon. They've got some new bigger lures that are good for, like, if I was to go to Pyramid Lake, Panguitch Lake, something that I think is a 3.1 or 4.1 inch lure, sort of like their mini swim bait, but it's bigger. It'd be perfect for some of those big cutthroats out in Pyramid, the big tigers out there in Panguitch Lake. So I'm very excited to check those out. Look who else is in here. Robert, hey buddy. Robert was just out there in Joshua Tree before the permit system starts taking place out there. Hey, look who else is in here. Hey Mike, how you doing? Yeah, just met Mike recently for the first time face to face. We were both at a REI. Yeah, Sierra Slammers is a must. They make some great lures. Their jigs are trout worms. I really like their mini swim baits. That's what I seem to fish with the most anymore. Mini swim baits. See if I can pull up something from Sierra Slammers while I got you here. Share the screen. Sierra Slammers. Let's see. Where's the new one? Let's see. Products. Mini swim baits. I don't know if the new product's out here yet. It's coming up. The 2-inch mini swims. I like the natural colors. Let's go and see if I can pull up one for you. Like the cricket is a good color. The hitch is a good one. I love this color, the grasshopper. That's probably one of my favorite colors. Do they got, where's the other one? That one there is, I think, a pearl cricket. And then they've got some other ones. Let's see if I can go back. Some vivid colors, they call them. And they've got one called the Baby Golden. Is it in here? Is that the Baby Golden? And that one has been really good up in the Sierra. Let's see here. Richard's saying he only catches on the grasshopper. Now, grasshopper's a great color. It's probably my go-to overall. And then I'll tack here. Pyramid is in my backyard. Yeah, Pyramid is very close to you. If I do it, I'm going to go up there. Guess this is the time of year to go. If you've never been to Pyramid Lake or heard about Pyramid Lake, it produces some big, giant cutthroat trout up there, upwards of like up in the 20-pound range. They're big. Let's see here. We're going to go for about a half hour tonight. We'll go to about 7:30 here, and then we'll do the giveaway. I've got that ready to go. Let's throw that over to the other side. So another thing with the mini or Sierra Slammers, let me bring that back up for you guys. So they also do some of the jigs as well, like the mini jigs. And once again, I like the natural colors. Let's see if I can find it. It's new colors, single color ones. Crimson, baby brown, that's sort of nice. It's sort of like an old school motor oil. The cricket. Where is craw? Let's go back. Let's get the right color for you guys. There you go. This one here, I'm thinking of the two-tone. That one there is a King Crimson, but the two-tone colors are great. If you're throwing mini jigs, these are 1/32 of an ounce. They've got like this cricket color. Where's the baby rainbow? That one's a really good color. And then coming over, there's your baby golden in that. And then they also do a grasshopper as well. Perch fry, that's another good one. That's if you're a local trout guy to like Southern California, that one used to be known as the fighting frog color. And that color has been great for years. Let's get back to the chat here. Okay, here's a good question. Mike asks, if I've had to choose any one lure for most everything, what would it be? It'd be a mini jig. If I had to choose a color of mini jig, it'd probably be the grasshopper or white. It's just something that's very versatile. I can use that for bass, trout, bluegill. I could use it in the ocean if I wanted to. I can freshwater, but a mini jig, 1/32 of an ounce or maybe 1/16 of an ounce would be my go-to if I only had to choose one. Close second would be a Thomas Cyclone. Those are great lures as well and catches all sorts of fish on those. Let's see. Yeah, Mike, I see you sitting there. You need to get out and fish again. Yes, you do. So now in 2023, your fishing licenses are good for a full calendar year from when you buy it. So if you were to buy it today, it would go all the way through February 16th of 2024, which is really nice. That's how it should have been for years. Oh yeah, here's somebody's talking about color of mini jigs. They've done well with white up at Cucamonga. I used to love using white. It's the pearl white I used to like a lot. That color was great for years, but now just as I'm getting more into the backcountry fishing, just those natural colors like the perch or the grasshopper just seem to do really well. Wow. I see another question. This is tough. Question. If you had to give up one, fishing or hiking, it's hiking. Fishing's my first love. Grew up doing it. Got great memories of fishing with my mom and dad. So I could not give up fishing. Definitely be hiking if I had to give up one of the two. So it looks like we got 24 people on now. I think we're up to, I saw like 30 people earlier. It's pretty cool. I'd like to do some more of these. Maybe coming up, I did the StreamYard thing is make it nice and easy. Let's see here. What's your favorite lake to fish at in Cali? Well, Southern California, it was Jinx Lake, but the water level's down. It's hasn't been stocked for a couple years, but Jinx Lake overall is one of my favorite lakes to fish. But if I had to pick one lake in California, it is up in Mammoth. Let's pull this up. Let me show you guys this lake. See if, oh, Gerald says Gregory. So let's see here. Lake Mamie is my favorite lake to fish at in all of California. Got some great memories here. And just to show you that view right there, I've always said, if I die, I want my ashes sprayed at this lake. Lake Mamie it would be. It's up there, 8,898 feet. But I've been fishing that for years. I've been out here in a float tube in the middle of the lake. I've had bears go along the shoreline there. Got caught in a rainstorm there and got stuck underneath a bridge because it was raining so hard. Let's go to the satellite view here and 3D it. So Lake Mamie is getting water out of Lake Mary. It flows into here. And this is the Mammoth Lakes Basin. So you got Twin Lakes. I've caught some big fish in here. You got George. You go Lake Mary. And little to be known, like a lot of people don't realize this, but Horseshoe Lake actually does have fish in it. They say it doesn't get stocked because it's got something to do with like the gases coming up from the volcano, but it does have fish in there. You got another great lake right here. Is that McLeod Lake, cutthroat trout, catch and release only. It is beautiful. And then if you want to do some backpacking, right up here, the Duck Lake Pass trailhead. So you can come up here. Buddies Matt, Steve, and Tony, they did this hike, I think it was in 2020. They came up here, Duck Lake, and did a couple of the lakes up here. You come up over the crest. I've got a funny story, so I think it's right here. Is it Skeleton? That's Arrowhead Lake. Where's Skeleton Lake? Skeleton Lake. So I was coming up here hiking by myself. I was like 21, 22 hiking up. Fished this lake, and I was going to this lake. And coming up along the trail, there's like some switchbacks right through here, and I wasn't paying attention. And Is out of the corner of my eye, I see something like a yellowish orange, like almost thought it was a mountain lion, pounce in front of me. Heart skipped a beat. I thought I needed to clean my pants after that, and there was this big giant golden retriever in the middle of the trail. It got away from the owner. It came up, looked at me, jumping on me, held on to it as I heard the owner calling its name, trying to catch up to it. But it was one of those oh crap moments. I thought for sure it was a mountain lion. You always hear it. You always see the stories. Don't hike by yourself. People get killed by like mountain lions or bears. I thought that was my time race, 21, 22. It's like, oh, I'm young. But yeah, that did scare the crap out of me there. Let's see here. Oh yeah. So Mike's saying that I love Florida. There's some great fishing there. Tarpon, snook, redfish. I would love to fish for any of those down the Keys or anything like that. That would be a goal one day, to fish out there and catch one of those tarpon. They're huge. I heard they fight really good. Richard's saying his favorite lake would be Lake Sabrina. Hey, Louie, you're in here. Good to see you, Louie. Louie's saying Rock Creek. That's another beautiful lake. Some great fishing up above it. Rock Creek Lake has a, what was it back there? Little Lakes Valley. And just some great fishing back in there, and backpacking and camping. So what time is it now? We got about 7:30, so we're going to go to 7:30. If anybody has any other questions, let me know. Give it a minute here before we do the giveaway. I'm ready to go on that. So if you guys weren't sure about the giveaway, what I'm talking about, 10,000 subscribers. I did a video last week about channel goals for 2023. And if you left a comment on that video about what your goals were for 2023, you'd be entered into this giveaway. You're going to be getting a cup like this, and then a gift card to REI, and also an outdoor research down beanie, not bivy, beanie. So we'll give it a few more minutes here. See if I missed anything. Gerald, thought you meant SoCal. Joe and I did some fishing up at Silverwood way back in the day, and Lake Gregory. Some good fishing back then. Gregory used to have some big trout in it back when we were fishing that early 2000s, and they used to get stocked a ton, but not anymore. Anybody got any backpacking locations they're going to for 2023? I'll show you one other spot here. Some of you might not know. I finally got a permit for this location, and it is an amazing spot. So let's, before we get going here, let's see, share my screen. Big Pine Lakes, finally got the permit for that. I've been wanting to do this one for years. It's out of Big Pine, California. So that's over here, 395. And you come up and just look at these lakes. The lakes are just amazing up there. There's this nice, this is the one everybody goes to. It's a Big Pine Lake number 2. Look at that, that is beautiful. And you camp like right up in here to get their tents. No, you're up above the lake, nice blue water. I've been trying to get a permit for this for years. Hey, Matt says he's been there. Actually, back in 2020, Matt and I both had permits, and we were going to go up there, have a good time, and they canceled all the backcountry permits for 2020. So we were not able to go at the time, and then they opened some stuff back up, but we lost our permits. That would have been a fun trip for sure. Yeah, going back there finally, I've been trying to get this for years again. And if you are not on the website 7 a.m., hitting submit for 6 months out, even then, it took me quite a few times to get it. I got lucky. So we are going back there. Let's see here. Doc says he used to fly fish that area with the kids. Are you talking about Mammoth or Big Pine Lakes? Ah, there you go. Mountain Wanderer. He's hoping to finish the Pinhoti Trail this year. That's a beautiful trail. Somebody else, Doc Watson. Hoping to do some camping in a 100-mile wilderness in Maine. I've always wanted to go up to Maine. There's some great fishing up there for brook trout. I'd love to do that. So Elias is asking, how do we win? Well, you had to put a comment on my last video, the channel goals for 2023, telling what your goals were for 2023. So let's see here. Edgar looks like he's going to be doing Half Dome this year. That's the goal. That'd be awesome. Right by Half Dome, there's another one over there. Is it Clouds Rest? I've always wanted to do Clouds Rest. That'd be a fun hike. So let's see here. I'm going to share this, present this. This is the giveaway. So I've got the YouTube video link in here. I filtered the duplicate users. I got to do math here to get the YouTube comments. Let them 60 comments. Let's see here. Let's pick a winner so I can get this stuff out to you. Let's see who the winner is. Hey, Kelly O'Neill. Kelly is a big winner. My goals for 2023 are losing weight and gaining strength. Some great goals there for 2023. So Kelly, if you are not on this live stream here, reach out to me, watch this video afterwards. If I don't hear from you within a week, I will pick another winner for this. But Kelly O'Neill, you are the winner. So let's see here. What we got here? Some other questions before we go. Oh, Dragon Low, Cactus to Clouds. That is a tough trail. For you guys outside of the area, Cactus to Clouds is probably the hardest hike in Southern California. You're going up from Palm Springs up to the top of Mount San Jacinto. And it is like some of the most, not that vertical, but it is vertical. It's, I want to say from the top of San Jacinto to down below, it's like some of the highest gain out there. It's pretty crazy. What does Richard say here? This year I'm renting a houseboat on Lake Powell and doing some big hikes. Maybe I could get out there. Lake Powell, hopefully the water's coming up. But there's some spots I do want to get back in there and check out. So let's see here. Oh, and Mike's saying he's by his house. He's got some great hiking by his house. That is at Cactus to Clouds. That is right by them. That's a hike though. You have to, when you're doing the Cactus to Clouds, you want to do that early in the morning. A lot of people leave like at 2 or 3 a.m. just so they beat the heat going up. So yeah, thanks for joining everybody. And once again, Kelly O'Neill is the winner. I'm going to try to do some more live streams here soon, maybe like a weekly or bi-weekly live stream. They talk about some things out there. I know there's a big topic going around, which I'm surprised nobody's asked questions about, but National Park Service wanting everybody to get permits to film in national parks. It's been around for years. But National Park Service has required a permit for years. And it's just one of those things where I don't think they've really cracked down on YouTube at all. There's a few that have, like I think it's Kelly and Nick. They put out a whole video. They got over 1 million subscribers. They put out a video on what they make on YouTube, talked about their income, and then posted up videos in the national parks. So yeah, they sort of incriminated themselves on that. But yeah, it's something that people are going to start asking more questions about here soon. So Doc's asking about that. Is a national forest included? Supposedly yes. Same for BLM land. They've all required permits to film before. I think part of this is just the increase in social media, TikTokers, Instagrammers, all that, just going out there and doing videos as well. But it's going to be hard for anybody to patrol that. So I'm still got trips to some national parks and national forests coming up. There'll be videos. Yeah, Mike's saying he was just in Utah filming, no problems. Yeah, you're still going to be able to film. Yeah, and Doc's saying any federal land. Yes, it's supposed to be any federal land you need permits. You know, our land, it's public land. So, yes, like your stuff. Keep up the videos. I will. Don't worry. It's going to be a great year for some videos coming up. And Peter here, awesome videos, bud. Keep it up. Thank you. I do appreciate all the comments from everybody, all the support. Got a video coming out this next week. Will be about just some new gear, some new backpacking gear I got coming out for 2023 that I'll be using. I don't have any really new fishing stuff besides the new lures from Sierra Slammers, so I haven't changed up that per se. So I don't got a video on that, but yeah, I'll be a video on new hiking and camping gear, backpacking gear for 2023. That'll be out next week. Then before we go for the night, has anybody got any videos they want to see coming up? Like anything on the channel? Any like stuff that you want me to review, stuff like that? Who knows? Don't know about reviewing a bunch of tent stuff like that, but if you got questions, feel free to ask them. Shoot me a message if you got like some ideas on some videos you'd like to see. One thing I did mention the goals before we go. I do want to do a documentary this year. I've been tooling with this for a while. The documentary, I'm not too sure what it's going to be on. First, I want to do something on the fire lookout towers in the area, but I might want to do it maybe on one of the wildernesses. Like we got I think one of the best wildernesses around, the San Gorgonio Wilderness, which if it's daytime, from my window right behind me or in front of me here, I could see the San Gorgonio Wilderness. It is an amazing like spot to camp, fish. Actually, sorry, there are spots to fish in there, but very little trout. But camping, backpacking is amazing up there. Oh, what's this? Peter's going to Santa Cruz Island in 3 weeks. He just watched my trip video there. That is a beautiful spot. Some great little foxes on the island. If you get a chance, there's Prisoners Harbor. I think it's Scorpion. One of the ones on the backside. It's really worth going to. Rastapa says Jinx Lake update after all the rain and snow. So Jinx Lake is coming up. They have worked on the flume coming into the lake. But last I checked, there was one guy that just went up there, sent me some pictures. Tim, who's a supporter of the channel, he went up there and checked it out, and the water coming in was actually frozen. But there's so much snow up there, it should come up this year. It should be a great year at Jinx Lake. Richard. So my Epics. So I used to have the Epics, the old Epics. The new Epics, which you probably have, is amazing. But my Epics does not really work anymore. It keeps having bugs, so I use a Garmin Instinct now. Love that thing. Anything else before we go? Mike, yeah, I need to get together for an overnighter. Yes, I'd like to do a subscriber meetup here before too long. You know, a lot of people have been asking. We were supposed to do one right before the pandemic, and the pandemic hit, and we were not able to do that subscriber meetup. So that's been going on, 3 years now? Yeah, need to get back out and do that. I love doing the subscriber meetups. We were doing it at Silverwood Lake. This time I actually was going to be doing it in Mojave River Forks, which is a great campground to just camp at, relax. Not too much else to do there. You have to go around to do other things. The PCT runs by, but Silverwood Lake is close to fish. You can go up in a deep creek and hike, but just a nice, relaxing campground. So what else here? What else we got? Oh, Bill wants to see more giveaways. Yes, hopefully soon. And then Peter, any hikes this weekend? No hikes this weekend. Maybe actually, might go one for Sunday afternoon. But I'm helping my mom out with rotator cuff surgery. So she tore a rotator cuff, so she's in a sling for another, what was this, 2 to 3 more weeks. Going down, we've got, yeah, it'd be fun to do another camp out. Hopefully get some other guys out there. Just get out and enjoy ourselves. It's always a good time out there. Do it when we can have a campfire before the local mountains have their fire season, when they don't allow campfires, because I love a good campfire. Oh, here's a question from Robert. I'm looking at buying a Tenkara. What can you recommend for backpacking trips? It all depends if you are going to do lakes or streams. So there's two Tenkara rods I like. There's the Tenkara Rod Company, the Sierra Rod. I use that up in the Sierras for the bigger lakes, like when I did Ray Lakes, or even up in the Wind River Range. So it's got a little bit longer reach. But if you're doing just creeks, the tiny Tenkara is a great rod for that. I think it only reaches out to about 5 or 6 feet, and perfect for like the small creeks local, or like what you would be doing maybe if you went back in the East Fork. That'd be perfect. Yeah, Doc Watson's got the tiny 10 too. He loves it, and that'd be perfect for the creeks. The Sierra Rod from the Tenkara Rod Company, I think, goes out to 11 feet, 10.5, 11 feet. So a little bit harder for the smaller creeks, but perfect for the lakes. No Big Agnes tent giveaway. I might have a Big Agnes tent here, but I'm not giving it away. Okay, there you go. The tiny 10 is just under 5 feet. Robert, yeah, you want more information on Tenkara, let me know. And if you ever want to check him out, I've got him here. Either the Tiny 10 or the CR rod. Both great rods. So, okay, where are we at? Oh, wow, 45 minutes. This went by quick. So I'm going to call it a night here. Oh, yes, one more. Matt needs to step up his fishing game this year. Yes, I'm going to get you out and do some fishing. Sierras, baby. I know you there's some trips up there. I know you want to go to a couple lakes up there and fish. Oh, look at that. Peter is stoked for using that Skyscape Trekker at Santa Cruz Island. Yes, you'll love it. Love that tint. It's always hard for me to choose between that Skyscape Trekker or my Lunar Solo. And here's a little bit more info for you there, Robert. Doc is saying he went with a Tiny 10 too because it was a little bit more flexible than the Tiny 10. And yeah, they're smaller, so like he's saying, the Tiny 10 2 is a little bit more flexible. You get a little more flex where you're fishing, you're going to be able to cast out a little bit better, little flies, and fight the fish a little bit better. So, anything else? I am going to call it here. It's 7:45. We're going to go 7:30. We're a few minutes over. I love that. And I think here soon we'll be doing more of these, like little live streams, maybe at least once a month, if not maybe bi-weekly. It's been a lot of fun. So thank you guys, all the support. 10,000 subscribers is amazing. Who knows? Maybe we'll get to 20,000 this year. And then, just thanks for the support, the comments, subscribing, all that. Always appreciate it. So until the next one, guys, thanks for having me.